Risk exceeds appetite. Accept, mitigate, transfer, or avoid. Welcome. Today we'll make risk appetite simple. Think of it as how much risk your organization is willing to accept to hit its goals. No more, no less. If your actual exposure rises above appetite, you must act. Reduce it, move it, or stop the activity. Boards don't want jargon. They want clear, plain English options with consequences and timelines. By the end, you'll know the 4 standard responses and exactly how to present them. Keep one question in mind. Does this keep us within appetite while still enabling the strategy? If not, we'll pick a smarter path. Every risk decision boils down to 4 clean choices. Accept. Live with the risk. Eyes open, because it's small or worth the reward. Mitigate. Add controls to reduce likelihood or impact to within appetite. Transfer. Shift financial consequences to someone else, often through insurance, outsourcing, or contractual terms. Avoid. Stop, pause, or redesign the activity so the risk no longer exists. Each choice has trade-offs in cost, speed, and control. Your job is to match the response to appetite, regulation, and business goals, then explain it simply. Choose accept when the impact is low and the cost to fix exceeds the benefit. This is not doing nothing. It's a conscious, documented choice. You should already have controls in place, like monitoring alerts, thresholds, and incident playbooks, and you must review them regularly. If conditions change, you can pivot quickly. For the board, use precise phrasing. Accept with rationale and review cadence. Then add the why, e.g., minor financial impact, the who, control owner, and the when, quarterly review. Acceptance works best for small, well-understood, and actively monitored risks. Pick mitigate when targeted actions can bring risk down to appetite. Build a control plan with named owners, clear timelines, and measurable metrics. Examples: multi-factor authentication to cut fraud likelihood, rate limits to reduce outage impact, or training to lower error rates. Track KPIs, KRIs like incident counts, mean time to detect, or percentage of compliant vendors. Show expected risk reduction and cost. For the board, say, mitigate via controls. Track KPIs/KRIs. Success means residual risk lands within appetite and stays there under ongoing monitoring. Use transfer when another party can better absorb the financial hit. Common tools: insurance for cyber or liability events, outsourcing to specialized providers, and indemnities in vendor contracts. Remember, risk moves, but accountability remains. You still oversee performance, compliance, and resilience. Build clauses for service levels, breach notification, audit rights, and termination. Monitor counterparty health and concentration risk. Board-ready language. Transfer via contract. Monitor counterparty. Be explicit about what is transferred, costs, obligations, what stays with you, oversight, and how you'll verify ongoing effectiveness. Choose avoid when the risk is intolerable, violates compliance, or undermines the strategy. You can exit, postpone, or redesign the activity to remove the risky element. Examples: do not store sensitive data you don't need. Decline a market with unstable regulation, or change a product feature that creates legal exposure. Consider opportunity cost. Avoidance may slow growth but can prevent existential loss. For the board, be direct. Avoid by ceasing/altering scope. Provide the alternative plan, transition steps, stakeholder impacts, and how the decision keeps the organization within appetite. Make the call by assessing impact, likelihood, velocity, how fast it hits, and cost to treat. Then map findings to risk appetite, regulatory obligations, and business strategy. If any dimension exceeds limits, adjust the response. Mitigate more, transfer, or avoid. Always document the decision, the owner, and the review date so it's auditable and revisitable. Include assumptions, metrics, and triggers that would change your choice. A clear record turns risk management into repeatable practice, not guesswork, and keeps leadership aligned on what good looks like. Use concise, confident language that drives decisions. Try, risk exceeds appetite. Propose, option. This states the gap and your path. Follow with, target state within appetite by date. That sets expectation and timeline. Close with residual risk and monitoring approach. Then list controls, KPIs, KRIs, owners, and review cadence. Add costs, benefits, and dependencies in one short paragraph. This structure shows you understand the risk, the business, and how to get from today's exposure to tomorrow's safe operating range without drowning the board in technical detail.